Hi, I'm Mike from Michael's Motor Cars, located in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, and we're doing the second showroom video on our cool little 59 Devin. So come on over and take a look at it. It's going to be very obvious in this video that I really like this car. This is the problem with what I do, is I want to keep a certain percentage of cars we get, and this is one I would love to keep. But that does not pay the bills. So the first video, I went through the body and what was done to it, and how the current owner of the car reshaped some of the Devin body, headlight covers, all the rivets everywhere, made it look more Ferrari-esque. I'd now like to go into some of the technical details of the build and what happened with this car. Again, the shop that oversaw building this car is DL George Coachworks. They are well known for building really bulletproof cars. I've been with them on a number of Mille Miglia in Italy. They do the Colorado Grand, they do vintage racing, so they know, they're very experienced in what goes into making a car really strong. This is all Triumph based. It's a Triumph chassis, it's a Triumph motor based on the stamping on the block of the engine. It's a Triumph TR2, TR3, TR3A block. So we're going to assume it's a Triumph TR3 motor. On the suspension pieces, the car was entirely disassembled. The frame was, of course, sandblasted, painted, reinforced wherever it was needed. They switched and put rack and pinion steering on the front with a collapsible steering column right here with the joints here. So if this can collapse if needed. Hopefully it'll never be needed. Also, everywhere throughout the car, they used grade 8 bolts. So you see the grade 8 bolts used on the upper and lower A-arms. Of course, all the bushings were replaced. Front and rear, it has heavy-duty adjustable sway bars. So at the track, you can adjust and tune in the suspension, the dynamics of the car. Has racing springs. It also has Coney adjustable shocks at all 4 wheels. We have an aluminum alloy radiator, which is up in the nose of the car. You can see it here. You can see it also has an electric cooling fan right here, thermostatically controlled by the temperature control over there. So an aluminum or alloy radiator, electric cooling fan. These are the stainless lines that go up to an additional oil cooler that sits in front of the radiator, visible through the front grille. The motor itself, of course, was a built motor, Carrillo rods. It was balanced, has a lightened flywheel. You'll see in the driving video, it revs like crazy. We have a set of Weber DCOE carbs. They are the carbs that are made in Spain. Just take a look here. I think they are DCOEs 152s. So they're 45 DCOEs. So they're 45 DCOEs, pretty large carburetors for this size engine, so that means it's tuned pretty well. We have a high output alternator on the car. We have of course, all new brakes with stainless steel lines. Coming along the back of the car, of course, we have the roll bar, the 4-point racing harness. We do have a passenger seat, so we're going over to pick that up. So the passenger seat, I assume, is a twin to the driver's seat. We have all the gauges that I mentioned earlier. Most of them are period correct gauges. We have a Smith's gauge. We have some Smith's and then Jaeger gauges. Also, we have period correct, much older switchgear, which is really cool, like an old push-in, pull-out key. We have a complete fire suppression system, which is right here. You pull that, it's going to release that, which is going to dump it in the engine compartment. So that's very cool for racing. We have the adjustable steering column. You pull this pin out, the steering column goes up and down into 3 different positions. So there is some adjustment there. They are real wire wheels. They are real knockoffs. The back of the car, you can see we have a racing fuel cell right here. And this is actually how you fill it. You take this panel off and you fill it right here. All the correct fittings, all stainless steel. There's your fuel filter right there. And here, from where you can see, we have a facet electric fuel pump right in there next to the battery. Again, anti-roll bar in the rear with adjustable links. So when I mentioned in the first video, this was a very expensive car to build. After all the body work was done, after all the design was done on the car, the mechanicals of the car, the way they did it was first rate, above first rate. I mean, just extremely well done. The car can be used for a variety of things. I want to show you it is extremely stiff right now. There's no movement in the suspension. Incredibly stiff car. It's a track car the way it is set up right now. It'd be fun to do vintage racing with. Be very competitive, light Devin body, well-tuned motor, good suspension. To drive it on the street, you probably would soften it up a little bit, make it a little more compliant. The lights do work on the car. These little tail lights, they do work. It does have exhaust system on it. It is muffled, so it has a muffler system. So it is moderately street legal right now. And as I mentioned earlier, completely new wiring harness. It all looks period correct. It's all extremely well done, but it is all new. So all that is replaced. Everything you're seeing is new, but made to look very old with some old components thrown in. So we've covered the suspension system. And again, it's largely all Triumph frame. That's the basis of the whole thing. Triumph 4-speed transmission, tuned Triumph TR3 motor, Weber DCOE 45 side draft carbs, aluminum alloy cooling system, oil cooler in the front, disc brakes in the front, drum brakes in the rear, which would be correct for VSCCA. It's just a little jewel of a car. You just don't normally get this level of workmanship in a Devin, frankly. So super cool car. It's going to be really fun to sell. It does come with a title. We have a Montana title. It is titled as a Devin. So that 1959 Devin. They use a designation SS, which is not correct. This is not an SS. The SS were factory built Devins, not an SS, but it is a 59 Devin 295. And that's how we'll be representing it and selling it. So I hope somebody who really appreciates cars like this sees this, falls in love with it as I have, and will buy it. So thanks for watching the second video. Again, please ask us any questions. I will also put in the auction the actual number on the block, which we uncovered, so you'll see exactly which engine is in the car. So thanks for watching the video.